everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're tackling three little words that very much cause confusion. I'm not going to be diving into a lot of details of these three little words because I do have separate videos for each, but today I want to give you a quick review and I want to stimulate your brain to go back and study these three little words. What am I talking about? I'm talking about ci, ne, and lo. Do not worry, this video is easier than you think. I will do a little explanation. I will give you lots of examples and I'm sure your brain will be like, oh yes, I remember that. If not, if you need to further review them, I will link all of the videos that I have with ci, ne, and lo, and you can take more time and review it and study it more carefully. Let's start with ci. This little word has multiple uses, but we'll break it down into like the three main ones. Ci as there. So you already know that we're talking about a location, okay? So ci, location. In this case, you're going to use it to replace a place already mentioned in the conversation. Look at this example. Vai al mercato? Sì, ci vado. No, non ci vado. Ci refers to the place. So in this case, it refers to the market. Sei stato in Sicilia? No, non ci sono mai stato. Ci replaces the place, so Sicily. Ci will need to go before the verb. So let's look at this example to make it more clear. Quando vai a Milano? Ci vado domani. So ci goes before vado, which is the verb andare. Okay? Now, the second way of using it is when ci is together with verbs that need preposition a. Some verbs require a plus a place or idea, and ci can replace that. Common verbs are pensare a, credere a, riuscire a. So in this way, you're substituting what you are thinking about, but it's more of, hey, why am I using ci? Because it's the verb that's telling me to. Okay, let's look at another example. Pensi all'esame? Sì, ci penso sempre. In this case, you're not linking it to an idea of a location. You are using ci because you have pensare a. Okay? And really what it's substituting in this case is the exam. So the thing that you're thinking about. Let's look at another example. Credi ai fantasmi? No, non ci credo. In this way, you have credere a and then what you're believing in. So in this case, credere a, you're going to substitute fantasmi with ci, but you're going to do that because you have the verb credere a. You can also use ci to translate as. So it can also mean as in terms of a direct or indirect object. For example, ci vedi? Meaning, can you see us? Ci porti al cinema? Will you take us to the cinema? Let's do a little practice, okay? So repeat them after me. I want you to internalize this ci. Ci pensi mai? Sì, ci penso spesso. Now, let's move on to the next little word, which is ne. This is also multifunctional, but there are two very common uses, so I will focus on those two. The first one is ne as of it or them. So it replaces phrases with di, which is of or about. For example, hai paura dei ragni? Are you afraid of spiders? I can answer sì, ne ho paura. So yes, I'm scared of them. So ne replaces spiders, so it will replace them. Parli spesso di lavoro? Do you often talk about work? Sì, ne parlo ogni giorno. Once again, it's going to substitute that little di lavoro. Okay, what are you talking about? I'm talking about work. Okay, in this case, you can substitute it with ne. Ne substitutes lavoro. So what you are talking about. I would say that a very common way of using ne is when you're using it to talk about quantities. Ne can replace a noun already mentioned that is linked with a quantity, an amount. For example, vuoi del pane? You want some bread? Sì, ne voglio un po'. Yes, I want some. Some, also in English, indicates a quantity. So you're using ne to talk about a part of a whole. Quanti libri hai comprato? Ne ho comprati 3. Once again, ne indicates a quantity. You're talking about how many books did you buy? I bought 3. You're not going to repeat books, but you're going to use ne and a quantity. Ne ho comprati 3. Finally, let's talk about lo. This one is a little bit easier. It means it or him if we're using it as a direct object. So, lo as it. In this case, it will replace masculine singular nouns. For example, hai visto il film? Did you see the movie? Sì, l'ho visto. Now, don't be fooled by the L apostrophe H-O, because you know that that's the union of lo o, which cannot be used like this. So we're merging it together and we're going to have L apostrophe O. Comprerai il pane? Will you buy the bread? Sì, lo comprerò. Yes, I will buy it. So instead of repeating the word il pane, I'm going to use lo. Similarly, you can use lo as him. So it will replace him when you're referring to a masculine singular person. For example, conosci Marco? Do you know Marco? Sì, lo conosco bene. Yes, I know him well. Let's practice. Read these with me and tell me what it's referring to. Hai letto il libro? Sì, l'ho letto. What does lo refer to? Did you say libro? You're correct. Now, it's your turn. In the comments, try using ci, ne, and lo in a sentence. You can also write a little dialogue, okay? I will check it out for you. That's something that I love to do. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. See you next week. Un bacio. Mwah!